And I don't see why the HOA didn't bring up charges on Poopy Karen too. I mean, that should be against regulations down there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I think that the streamers aren't retaliatory, or maybe to a fault, not as retaliatory as they should be. Hey, Wayne, how are ya? But I think they should have reported a lot of things that they haven't so far, to be honest.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. Hi, Angel Eyes. Sorry, did I not say hi? Hi, I'm sorry.
I just realized listening to that calls, it's a Catalina Foothills conspiracy. Do you agree with me?
It reminds me of like a really bad horror film in which all of the people in the neighborhood are like part of a cult or like a witch's coven or something.
Yeah, well, it sounds like to me everybody in that town all talked and they all want to be on the like anti-coverage stuff.
Well, I think that they're part of the bigger picture, because if we're going to go with what me and Ash think of it being bigger, they would have to get the neighbors on board. They would have to get or contain, the spread of information. So it wouldn't surprise me at all to find out that they were involved. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, but what's going on with your background? Here, let me see if I can, I'll do it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you have reduce and echo on. I don't know. It sounds like you threw a shoe in a dryer.
In my background?
His audio is like messed up too. It's like his audio is like he's got an echo or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold tight. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, now we were talking about the town conspiracy. I think that's what we were talking about.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Hey, Michelle, Cases and Conversations. She has a channel as well. Yeah. So I think that they're definitely in on it to some extent, whether that just be FBI came knocking at my door and they said, we need you not to talk about this, or here's a little bit of money in an NDA. You can't talk about this. But I definitely think something. So the only thing that they can do is target the streamers. But I think that they definitely, I mean, in my opinion only, be doing more to retaliate against these awful, awful neighbors. I mean, if it was still at the level that like day one, all the streamers that were there and all the news media and everything, that was a circus. If you guys don't remember that, it was on that video that I just showed, JLR when they were walking down the road. I mean, that road was packed, and I could see why it would be frustrating for the neighbors at that point. But have one person, don't even have a car there, they're not even parked, to have a tripod 6 inches onto the roadway and you're pitching a fit, you get a life, get a life.
It looks like to me they'd be more worried about what was going on the other corner.
You mean like all the homelessness and stuff?
Yeah, the drug people and all that stuff. Sorry.
Yeah. Is that better?
Much better.
Thank you. It's my air conditioning. It sounds like a jet plane.
I mean, it looks like to me if they know the YouTubers was down there and they could see what was going on down there. Like the police just said that he seen the car swerve over to him and they come right down there. Then it looks like to me they'd be out doing something else instead of worrying about what was going on down there.
Exactly. Wasting taxpayer money and wasting time worried about YouTubers and responding to those frivolous calls because they're trying to keep that neighborhood happy because those people have money that live in that neighborhood. So.
Yeah, but you know what? I got to thinking about that. I wonder if Materhead took, say Nancy had gems in her house, because of her husband.
Yep.
You know, she could have kept some that was sentimental or some that was valuable even. All right,
Oh yeah.
say she did. All
Hmm.
right, what if Mater Head and them knew that and took it over to the gym man's house and sold them to him?
Very possible. Nancy had
That
some
might be
things.
the reason.
She
That
had
might be the
some.
reason why they did what they did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Depends
yeah.
on how much money they was worth.
Dom C's in the house. Hey, Dom C. You have a
She knows
channel
what
as
to do.
well. She's growing her channel.
Yeah, I'm sub to her already. I already got her channel down.
Yeah.
But I was thinking too. I was watching the videos that y'all been putting out lately. I know you come on to me and said Mater had done it, and then I seen another one where you said that it was Nanos on the on in the mask or something. It's got me all confused now. I don't know. Or no, it was MK something.
Yeah, I think it is MK. Mm-hmm.
So
I think
you don't
MK
think it
knows
was?
more than he's saying.
I think all of them do. I think something happened at the house that night, and SG called MK to cover it all up. That's what I think.
Justine,
That way
yesterday
everybody
when
got
you go ahead.
that. That way everybody got a cut. You see what I'm saying? The family got the gym money, and they hatched it with Barney Fife and whatever they could do, and Barney Fife's got stuff coming in across the border, and I mean he's just raking in all the money. No wonder he's got a house as big as he does.
Right.
Oh, but according to his taxes, it's only a 1-bedroom, 1-bath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fraud right there. I mean, dang, how big is your How big is the bathroom and the bedroom?
Well, my kids live in this bathroom, which is a converted bathroom with the flip down bedroom. And
Well, I mean, it sounds like to me he's running a Western Scissor Steakhouse in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could feed the whole darn neighborhood as far as that goes
Right.
in his kitchen.
He's making bank. That's
Yeah.
that big Rico money going on.
Uh-huh. And ain't no telling how much MK's paying either. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably getting a slice of that pie.
Hey, Justine.
hey, Angel.
Hey, you remember when Ray was on my channel when we were collaborating the other day, and he mentioned the Mexico thing? Can you elaborate more on what he said? Because I still think Ray's onto something with that one.
I'm sorry, say it again.
The other day when Ray was on my channel, and then we all collaborated, and he mentioned the first week the grave in Mexico, and he mentioned the tunnels. Can you elaborate more on that? Because I don't remember exactly how he worded it, but I do think there's something there too.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I'm sure people have heard about the tunnels, but I don't know how many people like actually know about the tunnels. But
oh, that's where they was bringing in the drugs and stuff. Yeah, I heard about them too. What we got proof of is I want to know. I looked up everybody in Nancy's family has an SUV, right? Well, when they showed the picture of her garage down there was a 4-door sedan car set in the garage. I want to know who that car belongs to.
It was sitting where, Miss Patricia?
It was sitting in the garage.
In Nancy's garage?
Yeah, you remember when they showed the video of them standing in the garage looking at everything? There was a silver 4-door car sitting in there. And it looked like they had been moved over some. And I'd like to know whose car that was because all Cameron drives a white car. It ain't no silver car. And Taterhead and Mater, they drive an SUV. and Nancy drives a blue SUV. So it wasn't neither one of them. So whose car was that?
Yeah, I only remember seeing why I thought it was Nancy's car. I may have to go back and look at that video again because the FBI agents are in the garage and the guy's putting stuff in his bag and that kind of thing. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
getting
but see,
ready.
if Nancy would have pulled in that garage, she would have pulled in close to the door, right? But this
You would
car
think so,
was on the other side of the garage. It was a silver four-door sedan.
right?
I'd like to know whose car that was.
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
it wasn't
I don't
Nancy's,
know.
I'd like to know the same thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I got to thinking about that last night, and I thought, well, who in the world would leave? That might have been the getaway car, as far as we know. They could have brought it back, and the police left in it.
Yeah. It's a
You
lot of
know?
details that we don't know. That's for sure. They're not
Yep.
not disclosing a lot of things. But yeah, it's
Hmm.
hard to get past Materhead, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make soup out of him one way or the other. I know it was him, and
Maybe.
and it's gonna be cold pretty soon, and I need some vegetable soup put up.
I know that's right. Absolutely.
All right, everybody, say hi to my little man. He just called to tell me that he was watching. So, hi, buddy. I love you.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, Betty.
Hi, buddy.
Eastside Boy Entertainment. Hello there.
Aw.
I don't
Nice.
see anything.
Oh, just
You
his
got enough
comment.
on?
He goes, hi, Mom.
Yeah, he said.
Oh, okay.
Aw. I told him I'm wearing my mom shirt too. Hold on.
Justine, I've stopped smoking 2 weeks ago, but listening to the gym lady makes me want to go have an entire carton right now.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It says,
I'm not going to.
Mom, bruh.
Like Jim said, make
I'll
him
see
want to jump
that.
off a bridge. Jim said he wants to make him jump off a bridge.
Justine, are you a single mom?
I was for 8 years. About 8 years, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm putting you where I don't belong.
Good
I
job.
was
no.
just wondering.
No. I preferred it that way. So it's all good.
Well, I know I was too. And it's rough raising a baby by yourself. But yeah, I'd like to know whose silver car that was. And I got to looking at it last night because I was watching the videos it was played that y'all had played, and y'all had showed that, and I thought, well, where did that car? Whose car was that? And I got on the internet and I was trying to figure it out, and it never did come up. And I'm thinking, well, whose car?
All right.
Sorry to catch up. Dom C became a member. Welcome in, Dom C. Welcome to the family.
Super cool, Dom C is.
Very.
She has a
Very.
cool
Y'all come
channel
on,
with
hit that like button. Hit the
That's right.
like button. Hit the like button.
it.
Love up, people. Hit the
That's right.
like button. I mean, y'all spend more of that on a cup of coffee. Come on. It should be all green over here. This woman works hard.
She does.
She
Day
gets
and
down
night.
to the nitty. Yeah, she gets down to the nitty gritty. If you want the truth, you better sub up, because don't you gonna miss out.
That's right. That's right.
Both sides of the argument, but always the truth. Dom C. So Dom C is a person of interest, and Missy Evans. Welcome. Missy Evans is also a person of interest. And welcome to you, Miss Patricia. You became an accomplice today, so you know what that means.
Yeah, buddy, I'm part of the crew.
You signed up for everything that comes with that, if you're an accomplice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, welcome.
I had to have everything.
Well, that makes me a prime suspect then, because I'm a prime suspect.
Yep, and Angel's a prime suspect. So where were you the night of January 31st to February 1st?
Sleeping.
Yeah. Sure you was.
I was dead asleep that night.
Hey, dude,
Sleeping well.
I got on it when I was on the internet the other night. You they was talking about maybe that Mater had to give her something, to cause her something to happen or something like that.
Yeah.
Alcohol does stuff to the heart. And every
Absolutely.
time I've seen her on here, she's been drinking.
I've noticed that too.
And my son subscribed to me, so thank you, buddy. He said, it's family. It's the least I could do.
Right.
That's right, buddy. Show mama support. She needs it.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, I'm streaming this to my channel to try to get me to 200 watch hours because I'm still at 175. So I'm streaming this to mine. I hope you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Wayne, it's connected if you want to put it on yours.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay up too long. I just wanted to drop by and say hello and show some support. So I'm not going to stay up too long. So I won't do it this time, but I'll do it next time if that's cool. I was up till like 6 o'clock this morning, so I'm about half asleep still.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, I mean, that's how I got a lot of my watch hours. So whatever I can do to pay it forward. So what are your thoughts, Wayne? What do you think's going on? What's your theory?
I think those ladies out there are crazy and very well could have something to do with what's going on. The more they show themselves of being Karens and, Miss Yellen over there across the street paying to get rocks and cactus and poop put in and going above and beyond all means of getting her way, makes me think maybe she paid somebody to go across the street and take care of that bee for her real quick,
Wayne, you can't tell me that they didn't. If they didn't, they have to know something because why are they all not talking?
Yeah. I mean, I get, they may be tired of people being in their neighborhood and they want to go back to normal. They need to heal and all that stuff. But, I mean, they're going, above and beyond. There was only a couple of streamers left out there. The Juice and Alex was left out there. So it wasn't that bad. And, I mean, just the extent that she would go to get her way there, like, I'm going to run you out of here no matter what I have to do. That's the way I think maybe she might have looked at Nancy because she had maybe different political views or something like that. Maybe they didn't, they wasn't very friendly with each other. And she may have just said, I got the money. Y'all go take care of that lady for me right quick. And now she wants to go away.
I think she's paying.
I'm not going to rule that out.
I think she's trying to help the family cover up.
Right.
Because if she's that nosy, she knows what's going on down there. If she could see them sitting down there on the curb, if she could see Nancy's house, that's common sense.
You would think so. And maybe it is just a cover up. No cars shot on.
And those YouTubers were not in the street because I've seen the videos. I don't know how many times.
Oh yeah, they're being ridiculous about that. They're just trying to make them.
They're trying to get everybody to leave to let the story die out. That's what
law enforcement's just sick of getting calls, and instead of putting their attention on who's calling and telling them to stop making bogus phone calls, there's only 2 people out there. You need to let it go and concentrate on the callers. Concentrate on
they're probably thinking that it's a waste of their time.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure they're sick of having to come out there over and over and over again. But it's not the YouTuber's fault. They're doing what they're allowed to do. It's the caller's fault.
Yeah.
Investigate who's calling and making frivolous calls. Like Sleuth, he was standing in the middle of the street. What are you going to just get out there with your camera and stand there when a car's coming? Oh, look, I'm just going to stand in the middle of the road. I mean, come on. They could have just said to the caller, are you sure there's somebody standing in the middle of the road? Because we're watching right now and we don't see him in the middle of the road. Stop calling and making these bogus calls or we're going to prosecute you. But instead, they send 2 officers out there, waste the time, waste the taxpayers' money to go out there and say, well, I guess you're not standing here. Have a nice day. See you next time.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here. Okay.
Right.
But they know he was sitting out there when he almost got hit by that car.
Right? Yeah, they're watching. The guy said he'd been
Yeah,
watching
they
the last
was.
20 minutes. So maybe he was on his lunch break.
I don't know. Seems
Sit
like
around
to
and
me
watch
they
TV.
could find out where them drugs is coming from down there.
You would think so,
Put a dent in Barney Fife's pocket.
right? Right.
And
Y'all look
I'll
at the
tell you something.
Interesting.
If I was I think that was Tucson and Juice. Wasn't that both of them down there when they talking about the poop?
Say it again, Miss Patricia.
I said, wasn't that wasn't that Juice? Who was with Juice down there when they were talking about the poop?
Damien,
Yeah,
857
was
was.
it 857?
I started say 857. Well, if
Yeah.
I would been them, you know what I'd have done? I'd have took her down there and smeared her nose in it.
I know you would have too.
I would have.
Bad
You
girl.
want if you the one
Bad girl.
if you the one that put it there, you here, I'll let you have the whiff of it then. I'd have smeared her nose right in it. It'd have been put down there, I could have grown taters for 6 months.
Yeah, right. You can grow tomatoes with some good fertilizer.
Yeah. I could have
Most
grown a cactus on top of her nose.
Hey, y'all, thanks for having me up today for just a little while. I'm going to step down and maybe somebody else wants to call up and get some time in. But I just wanted to say hey and show some support. It's good to talk to you, Miss Patricia. I don't think I've ever actually talked directly to you before. And same with you, Angel Eyes.
Thank you
Well, I'm
for
glad to
coming on.
meet you.
Appreciate you.
And thank you, Pretty Little Clues, Justine, for having me up for a little bit. I do appreciate it. You're doing a wonderful job. You're working hard day and night. Everybody like and subscribe to Pretty Little Clues, please.
Thank
That's
you,
right.
Wayne.
Yeah, she's the
He's
best.
great,
It's
too.
with her.
Go get what's your channel name?
It's We Investigate.
All right.
I'll sub
We
up.
investigate. Go sub up.
Thank you, Patricia.
I
I
will.
appreciate it. Everybody have a blessed Sunday, and we'll see y'all tonight, I'm sure.
See you
All
tonight.
right.
Patriot
Alrighty.
Pride's on tonight, guys. Probably 8
Oh, that's
or 8,
right.
Patricia.
Yeah, the interview
Yeah.
room's on. Patriot Pride will be on tonight later.
All right,
So
what time you going on, we?
I won't be on tonight. I'm just now getting my
Oh.
channel built up pretty good. So I'm like 5 subscribers away from 250. So that's halfway to 500. So that's a good milestone.
Wayne,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
I was going to tell you if it wasn't for Pretty Little Clues, my channel wouldn't be anywhere near where it is now because she's helped me. She's helped promote it. She's helped grown it. So my 188, because when I started this, I was at 2 subscribers. And with
Right.
her help, I'm at 188. So she's done. I can
She's
never
awesome.
appreciate her enough for doing that.
She's awesome, huh, Angel? She was like one of my first 3 or 4 subscribers also. We actually, I subbed to her and she subbed to me right about the same time when she first started getting off the ground. But she's off and running with it. What I see, 1.3,
Yeah.
1.5 thousand, something like that.
I just hit
Oh, that's good.
1,800 yesterday.
1,800. That's what I'm talking about.
That ain't counting what you got right now.
And she's building her channel. It looks really good. The banners look really good. The music is really cool when it first comes on. It's awesome. So
Yeah, it
It's
is.
like gets me hyped up. I'm like backstage, just
right.
a boxer getting ready.
I feel like I'm gonna watch what is that, NCSI on TV.
NCIS,
every time
yeah.
it comes up. Yeah,
Right on.
that's what I like that.
Okay,
Now
guys. Well,
this
y'all have a
picture,
blessed day. And I'm gonna jump down. Okay, we'll talk to you later.
alrighty, bye bye.
Bye. Bye, Justin.
Bye, Wayne. Yeah, he's great.
Now I done seen this picture up here. I'm gonna tell you that worries me a lot.
It does. Rhythm and Clues. I think I overloved up on Gigi. Never overlove up on Gigi. She's wonderful. They're having a conversation about what the different color of hearts mean. I don't know, but I know what yellow hearts mean, and they're for Nancy, and that's what we're doing this for. So throw some yellow hearts in the chat for the reason that we've all come together, grown our channel. She's the reason I made my channel. You know, met a great many people. Honestly, wonderful. So, anyway. All right. So, did you guys see that? We'll get to this one, but before I forget, did you see that it was the son that was arrested for that lady who was unalived? The one that
I seen
was
that.
brought up yesterday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and I thought, boy, when it come on, I thought, man, here they go. They're going to throw another one on us, and they're going to say it's somebody running loose out there. But no, it was the song.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Very sad, obviously. And Missy said that she doesn't watch TV anymore. She just comes to us. And I have so many shows that I am going to have to get caught up in at some point, but probably it's not going to be anytime soon. So yeah, the sketch.
Well, I was thinking when they showed that lady yesterday, and they said it was her son. You know, that's a possibility with Nancy, because when Savannah come up and she done her interview on NBC, she said she would take the joy away from her sister and her brother. I mean, why would she do that unless it's guilty of something? I mean, that's just a little bit deeper, you know. I mean, I'm not saying they done it. I know they're young, but these kids on TikTok, they get on there and they do stupid stuff. Or she could have fell and hit her head. You know, this is all allegedly anyway. But I mean, it's a cover up with every which way you want to look at it, I think. I know that Materhead, I don't know how old Materhead's son is over in Italy, but the son that they got over here is 10 years old. You know, old women trip over little kids every day. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry. Someone was sending me a message. I was distracted. Welcome in, Gran. Nice to see you.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Okay, hold on. I got to turn down the other one.
You're good. Go ahead, Miss Patricia. What were you saying? I'm so sorry. You have my undivided attention. Undivided.
I said, old people trip over little kids every day.
Mm.
I said, you know, and something like that could have happened to Nancy. Am I fading in and out, or am I?
No. You're good. You say they
Okay.
trip over little kids?
Yeah, you know, stumble over their feet, or they'll run right in front of them and make them fall. You know, I mean, stuff like that happens all the time. She could have hit her head or something, you know, and that was it. And they done this big up to do about it to raise Savannah up to where they could sell books, sell movies, and they make this plot to where they could even make more money. I mean, that's possible. And then again, that she could be over in Italy somewhere living a high life. You never know.
You know, Adam did show that picture about a week or so ago, and granted, it was not 100% clear, but it sure did look like Annie and Tommaso sitting there at an event in I'm thinking his hometown or close to it.
Yeah, they was there, and it was it looked like a concert or something, or a party or something.
Yeah.
They was at. Yeah, I seen that.
So I got to looking, I got to thinking, well, how long could they be gone if they're just on vacation? So I looked to see like schools, when does school start? They have a child that needs to go to school, and he apparently is a teacher as well. Whether he's still employed at the same place at Basis or not, we don't know. But Basis does start school here within another week. So if they're out of town but coming back before school starts for one or the other or both of them, they're going to be home pretty quickly.
I don't think they're going to come back.
Wouldn't you think the house would be up for sale, though?
No, they're gonna wait a little bit and let all this die out before they
So
put it
you
on
think?
sale.
So do you think they can afford to carry that house of theirs and live abroad as well?
If they tell the bank they'll catch it up when they sell the house, they'll get the money when they sell the house. I think
Okay,
they'll get
that's a
their
point.
yeah, I think they could do that.
Okay, that's a
But
thought.
but see, they had to get rid of all the YouTubers and stuff down there where they could even show the house.
Now
You
wait a
know what
minute.
I'm
Which
saying?
house are you talking about? Materheads
Nancy,
or no?
either one of
I
them.
think it would be Annie and Tommaso's that would go up for sale if anybody was going to go up for sale.
Well, if they gonna stay in Italy, they'd sell both, wouldn't they?
If they could. I don't know that they can sell Nancy's house at this point. I'm sure that's something they're working through with their lawyers.
Well, don't if they have a reasonable cause to say something happened to Nancy, then they could have had it in 90 days, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean, Miss Tricia. They're going through that process, trying to figure out what that all looks like under the circumstances. But you're right.
Yeah, yeah. 90 days, they could put it up for sale. So they were trying to get rid of everybody down there. That's the reason why they had the doors fixed, they had the cameras fixed, all that stuff. They was getting ready to put it up for sale, and they didn't want everybody down there when they go to store it. Now I look for them to sell their house too, and I don't look for them to come back because they come back, then they're gonna wind up tangled up in all this mess. Everybody's gonna be following them around, people, and they ain't gonna want to put up with it. So they're gonna stay over there. That's what I think.
They might. Yeah.
Yep. Everybody will look down on them. And I look for Savannah to widen up over there for long.
I don't know. Her career is pretty lucrative here. I mean, she can travel the world, obviously, but I don't know if I could see her at this point in time, at least, relocating.
Well, I mean, I think she will, whether she goes to Italy or not. She might not go to Italy if she thinks Mater and Tater has something to do with it, but I think she'll leave because of everything that's happened. Because
Hmm.
you know, she come out on the Today Show and left for a TV show, and that didn't do good.
Yeah. Well, she's
So
supposed to be over in the UK right now, recording Wordle. And I've wondered, since Annie and Tommaso are relatively speaking close to where she is, I've wondered if they might not, get together and try to have a little bit of private time, let their hair down and just kind of sigh and just be.
well, over there in Italy, don't they have those cameras where they can zoom in on your face and tell who you are?
Like
You know what
facial
I'm talking about?
recognition?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they do. I know they got them over there somewhere. I don't know if it's in Italy or not, but I know they got them over there. And if they do, she won't be able to go out nowhere. They got to go somewhere where the technology ain't there. Because if she's spotted, then everybody's gonna know what's up.
Yeah. I don't know how that'll turn out.
That is if she's safe and everything like that. But I think Mater had done something to her. I really do. That's the reason why that card was on the door.
They were definitely probably told to get out of here. You're causing too much controversy. Everyone thinks it's you. Just flip and get out of here. Take some money. Savannah probably was like, here, get out of here. Go.
Yep.
Justine, that day
Angel.
that day they showed his pockets. People are trying to say that's money in his pocket. I don't think so, because money wouldn't be that thick.
Whose pocket?
Teach pocket.
Mater's.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could take say $150 worth of ones and ball it up. It looks like a good bit of money.
Hi, Misty.
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 I feel like I'm way behind.
Oh, you good. You good. You good.
You read.
All right,
We'll
y'all.
keep
Come
everybody
on.
entertained.
Come on, everybody. Sub up. This girl's worked hard. You're going to have to sub up.
Come up, Misty. Come
At
up. We
least.
want you. Come up.
Yeah, Misty can come.
It don't,
Where are those
it
pictures
don't
from?
cost that much.
These are the ones from Italy.
Ah, okay. Those are the ones.
Yep. Let me get this link. If anybody wants to, Misty, if you want to. Anybody else? We might have to play the Ash is Still Missing song here in a minute.
Oh yeah, play the song. Play the song.
Oh, he's gonna hate me.
Oh, we love him. He knows it.
And play the song with Angel Eyes in it too, because I like that song too.
I'm trying to think of. I made so many. I have so many people in here today. You know how long that song would be to get everyone.
That's a good thing. We need everybody on here that we can get.
Yeah, no, this is might be my biggest audience yet. So I'm just so nervous.
Good for you.
Well, I'm gonna tell
I
you
might have to go into
I
like
was
my Valley girl boy.
Well,
Oh my
I was trying to
God.
watch your
What'd you say, Mr.
live with. I was trying to watch your live with all the with Patriot Pride and Sleuth and all them the other night. There was a live after the live, and they was making me mad. All
Why?
of them was. Because I couldn't watch the thing. They was all joking and carrying on and everything. And I was saying, get down with it. Come on, let's go. You know, we can joke later. Get the story done, and then we'll joke.
I got 5 people in my chat saying hi, Justine, over in my chat.
Hello, everybody in Angel's chat. What's going on? How can I get
Well, I
this
don't have
on
a channel
here?
yet.
Yeah,
I gotta
we
figure all
need to
this
get one,
out.
Miss Patricia.
I need to figure it out. I just now getting my earbuds to working.
Well, there
Yeah.
was supposed to have actually been a StreamYard class today. Shibby was going to lead it, but the invitation was there and then it was removed. So, doggone.
Well,
maybe
the only thing I
StreamYard just
have
wants
is my
people to keep
iPhone.
guessing.
I mean, the only thing I have is my Android phone and a set of earbuds. That's all I got. But I don't care nothing about being on camera. I could use my little dot thing, you know, just sit and talk and show stuff on the screen. What I have a problem with is whatever I find, putting it on the screen. That's why my little avatar thing ain't in the circle up there. I can't figure out how to put it on there.
You got to
So I
link
think
your.
if you click on your name, you can also
Yeah.
like, edit the avatar. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Yeah, Shibby was going to walk us all through all that. So maybe we can get that rescheduled, Miss Patricia, and we can invite you in.
Well, just hit me up.
Okay.
I don't know when it'll be, but
I don't
I'll
either
get it.
yet, but we can.
All right, because I need all the technology and stuff. I need all that because I don't know how to do all this stuff.
We'll get you there.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna
No, no.
sleuth and talk, investigate and discuss.
Oh, I'm
fuss
just
and
sitting here
discuss.
looking at the pictures just to see if we can find something.
Yeah, I know what day it was. It's like they must post a shite ton of stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're just gonna keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
Well, I know one thing. That picture of MK and that mask dude really socked me in the gut when I seen that.
Yeah, and I still don't think a lot of people realize that he's wearing a hat that day. He's not even wearing a mask. And there was that neighbor that had reported that there was someone wearing a hat that was all by himself. I think it was that Aldine neighbor who seems to be the only one, and the only one that's talking, but I'm going to say the only one that they trust enough to convey the information to say, look, there's a neighbor talking, but they're secretly telling her what she can and can't say. That's my impression of it.
Yeah.
She's the only one they're allowing to talk.
Yeah. That way they'll know what's being said and what's getting out.
Right. I think that's when she was like, oh yeah, I went to school with Indiana. I'm like, we were close, but like we weren't that close. And it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my goodness. I think I have to go
How
over
about
there, too.
Ash?
What?
Ain't Ash in there? Come on
No,
up.
but I'll play you the Ash song whilst I keep looking for I didn't share the audio. Crap, Nola. You guys. Sometimes StreamYard is not me and me go. He's gonna be so mad, but he'll get over it.
As a steel man stand.
Where's my co-host?
You know, I just figured out who he was the other day.
As a steel man.
You just what?
Hello? I just figured out who he was the other day.
What'd you say, Miss? Oh, okay.
Can you not hear me?
Ramma Jamma, turn it up tonight. Everybody's here, yeah, we're feeling alright. The chat is alive, the crew's in position, but there's still one question, one big suspicion. Ash is still missing. Where'd he go? Is anybody listening? Check the screen, check the transmission. Ash is still missing. The bill's lit, but there's one empty chair. Everybody asking, is Ash still there? Through every laugh and every mission.
Is
Still missing. Rapper Jamma, bring the energy high. Hugs from Sheila, sending love flying by. Inner strength, holding it down every day. Keeping the whole crew steady on the way. Nikki smiling, bringing the vibe. Lighting up the room when she steps inside. Truth warrior, standing strong and true. Chris hanging out like Chris always do. Jalen still on the scene, holding the line. Keeping the conversation running just fine. Sikorsky playing jams with the beat turned up while everybody's wondering what happened to us. Patriot by saying, what up, y'all? Echo through the chat, bouncing off the wall. DJ chilling, having the time of his life. Playing with puppies instead of looking for strife. But wait! Hold up. Somebody better listen. Where is Ash? Ash is still missing. Nobody knows, but everybody's wishing he'll pop back up with a brand new edition. Ash is still missing. From the panel to the stream, it's the wildest mystery we've ever seen. Turn the volume up, pay attention. Ash is still missing. Night rolled in like a legend on a mission. Pink Speedo at the Waffle House causing a collision. Everyone stared, but Mike didn't care. Walking in like he owned the whole affair. Army vet talking in riddles all night. Dropping wisdom under the neon lights. Bluebird singing a quiet little song. Keeping everybody feeling strong. Done talking uranium, breaking down the clues. Everybody wondering what rabbit hole he'll choose. But one thing stays in every conversation. With Ash at this live stream location. Sikorsky's got the soundtrack playing. DJ's got the puppies all entertaining. Shaylee's there keeping everything right. Nikki smiling, bringing the light. Sheila's hugs and the crew's dedication. Truth warrior searching through the conversation. No matter the jokes, no matter the fun, we're waiting to hear from our missing one. Ash is still missing. Raise your voice, keep the whole chat mission. From the puppies to the pink speed on scene. From the riddles to the Waffle House dream. One thing keeps showing in our transmission. As you're still missing. As you're still missing. Somebody tell us, where could Ash be?
That was really good. I like
That
that.
was great.
Yeah, that actually was like took a bunch of names and different like things that they usually chat from. Like Miss Sheila is
Waffle
always
House.
saying hugs, hugs.
Yeah.
Doug's always saying the U word that you don't like.
Oh,
Sikorsky.
so funny. Sikorsky, she's moving, so everybody send good vibes and energy over to Sikorsky.
Oh, is she okay? I heard she fell the other day.
Ouch.
We're all falling. We're all falling down. I fell last night. We're all falling.
I think I heard it on Nikki's channel that she fell. I think that's where I heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's all right.
All right, I found the post I was looking for, you guys, the Facebook post. So,
Okay.
okay. So, it can be hard to see, but back here, and I don't even know if I can get any closer, but nope, I can't. So, yeah, this is as close as it's going to let me get. But this person and this person.
I see him. Yeah.
Yeah, and so this is in San Giovanni Valdarno, Italy. Which I think, oh, see, I thought that was originally when they were talking about this post, I was looking at these people, but that's not who they're looking at. So is it them? Is it not? I don't know. I don't know. Why is it? Oh. Oh, there's one. So yeah, here. Like you can see it's like the person's got like that long beard.
Can you do like Control Plus? Will it let you enlarge it that way?
It's just doing
Oh,
like this.
yeah.
And so there's like a plus like here, but I'm
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Could be. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. And I looked just to make sure. I'm gonna take this overlay off before we just covered in pretty little icons.
It'd be something if we seen Nancy sitting in there, wouldn't it?
But I
I
looked
don't-
to make sure that it's not a non-extradition country, and they do have extradition treaties. So we can't say that they're on the lam or attempting to be on the lam, allegedly, because of that.
Yeah. These are just accusations and theories, y'all.
I don't know anything.
Innocent until proven guilty.
They say I'm smart. It's all a front. If anyone thinks I know anything, I really don't. Allegedly.
We just showing what pops up on the computer is all.
Yeah, the computer talks. I don't.
Yeah, that's right. That AI does funny stuff, don't it?
Hey, you got my chat linked with yours, right? Because there's people commenting in on mine for you. So
Oh, that's funny.
What did she say?
YouTube people are falling down, falling down, falling down. Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to get it up far enough, but so like
oh my
God, it keeps,
oh my gosh.
So it's
Yeah.
that's swollen. Like
Yeah.
so that's
Need
yeah.
to put some ice on it.
I was nervous because my wrist was like feeling numb, but I think maybe it was just because like by my elbow was inflamed, so maybe it was like pinching a nerve or something. But yeah, we're all falling down. You two people falling down.
Yeah, Golden just commented in my chat that she fell Friday night too. So apparently everybody is falling.
They're putting something in the water.
So have you given any thoughts to like, or what are you looking at? I mean, obviously with Nancy not having a lot of activity these days, just in that case, what other ones are you looking at?
So I think after this one, we're going to go to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, who was 15 when he went missing in 2024 from his home, or his mother's home in Tennessee in Sumner County. So I think we're going to look at that. I am kind of happy to say that other than him missing and there being a mom, a stepdad, and then a father who is fighting adamantly to find out the truth or find his son, definitely still carrying that hope that, he's still with us. I don't know much about the ins and outs. I don't have a conspiracy on it. I don't have a side on it. And I'm excited for that one because, like I said, when I bring cases or do any research, it's always going to be advocacy for the victim. So I'll be on Sebastian's team, not mom's side, not dad's side, but the truth, and that's always going to lie somewhere in between. So I'm excited for that one. And that has a corrupt government over there as well. Same with Summer Wells. She was 5, I believe, when she went missing. And then I think they just hit, is it 5 years that she's been missing? Or I think 5 years that she's been missing.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and she's also in Tennessee and corrupt government. So I guess that's what we're doing.
Now, you know that there was a cop that lived behind Sebastian, right?
There was a what?
There was a police that lived in Sebastian's neighborhood.
That's a fall down elbow.
Yeah.
I did not. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go to, reputable sources, and I don't mean media at all. I'm not going to get any of my information profoundly from YouTube, and not because I don't like any of us or I don't believe anyone's doing good reporting, but until I get into it, I don't want to go to any streamer particularly first because everyone's going to have an opinion. It's kind of why we're here. We'll be led to a certain theory. So I'm going to try and find like press conferences that are actually like from the law enforcement or, public statements, any information on the case. I'll go to the pleadings because, Seth, Sebastian's father, just filed lawsuits against DHS and the police department, I believe. So I'm going to look into those and get what I can from like the evidence and the exhibits that are that support the suit itself, and try and find sources that literally can't have any bias whatsoever. So I'm going to try and do that first before I go to any particular YouTuber. But if anyone knows anyone that did good coverage, throw it in the chat. And then obviously we'll still try and fight for Nancy.
Yeah.
I do know that Prayer Garden, she's got a lot of theories and assumptions, but I do know she knows that she's covered this case from the start, that Summer Wells case, and she's got a lot of information on that case. So you can check her out if you want to on the Summer Wells. But just go ahead and get your facts first. That's what I do.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't know. I'm going to do my best to try and stay as middle of the road as possible until I formulate my own theory. And then that may change, but I never want to go into a case saying I'm on anybody's side. And I'm going to try not to be throughout the duration. We're also going to do an episode, me and Sikorsky, on Kurt Cobain and the conspiracy surrounding his death. So we're going to do that. I'm looking forward to it. I actually just got, I ordered off Amazon because I had a copy of this and I actually gave it to my friend's daughter, a number of years ago, but I got his journals. So Kurt Cobain's journals are published. So got that. So I'm going to look over those. I mean, it's really interesting. Like, he's a very interesting guy. So we're going to do that. Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of homework.
Well, I fell down, Italian girl. I fell down. I broke my chair yesterday and fell. Like, was so bad.
I think it could be bursitis developing in there.
Well, right now it's because I hit my arm on like this glass like top table.
Did you go get
that's
that
what it
looked
is
at
right now.
this morning?
No, I used to work in the ER and I only go to the ER if I'm dying. So
That's a good time to go. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is my plan, Libby.
Well,
It's
I
just
can-
do
I can-
start to finish.
Well, I can't wait to have the answers for them cases because they're a long time coming and we need them. We sure do. Hey, did y'all see that post on Facebook about the wait a minute, I got to figure out her first name. The C's, you know what I'm talking about?
Ciders?
Oh,
No, Clinton. Did y'all see that post they put out on her?
I don't know who those people are. Are you talking about the Hiltons? The people that own the hotels?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, actually there is a company that they own, and part owner of that is someone's husband, and she might be on the Today Show allegedly, and is in, part owner of that are the Hilton Honors members. Allegedly. And also found out there's so many weird connections. So we have the Island Guy. Island Guy gave a scholarship grant to ASU. There's a professor at ASU who invented something with somebody else that Mark Kelly seems to have a very vested interest in sending cease and desist letters regarding. It is a name that is featured on a list of names that was taken to certain arms dealers in the area. So I'm still looking into that, but that person happens to have patents for radio frequency technology mission. I'm trying to think of how to say this. Intelligence operations equipment for the branch of the military that starts with an M. They use that. So she's got patents for that. So there's your communication. If we're wondering how did they communicate, potentially, allegedly, I don't even know. Again, right now I'm, sitting on a tropical island. I'm not where you think I am. I don't know where I am, and I take a lot of meds. I don't know. I try to say whatever I can so that they know I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then, so she also invented a certain light bulb. And what this light bulb does is it attacks the RNA molecules in mitochondria. So it breaks down DNA so that it makes it undetectable. So when I saw that, I'm like, we have a pristine crime scene. Maybe they weren't talking about the furniture being toppled over. Maybe they weren't talking about the fact that there was no blood. What they were talking about is there's no DNA.
Evidence. Yeah. Well,
So-
the post I seen was the one where they was accusing her of taking these kids and for their parents and doing something with them. You know what I'm saying? That's the post I seen. It
Yeah.
said said the kids was told that they was gonna go on vacation. Said some of them even have parents. So
Yeah.
that's what I seen.
You guys, I don't know who has been here and who hasn't, but I'm sure that there are some of the people that have not been in here for this part. And I'm trying, where is my pyramid?
While you're looking for that, Misty's over in my chat. She said that reminds her of the missing scientist.
Yeah.
Misty traitor. I'm just kidding.
Tell her to get her butt back over here.
No. She's fine. But I had to give her shit, right? No, she's
Right.
fine. But it does, and that's another case like I haven't looked into. But if we're gonna try and put missing scientists in with my already allegedly insane theory that this is some sort of international warfare type deal, if you will. So let me pull up this.
It's like security. Just say security.
Yeah. So let me got that. Boom. All right. So we got some players here, right? In the bottom middle one, you guys have seen a January 11th still photo. The guy's wearing a hat. And if you honestly like zoom in on it, you can even tell there's a brim of the hat. It's not a mask at all. It's just a hat that's pulled down. Aligns with what Aldine said of seeing that guy with a hat outside on January 11th. So I zoomed in, cleaned it up, and had, AI make a screenshot. So whatever, I get it. AI is not perfect. I didn't claim for it to be. So allegedly, this may be what that guy looks like. So we know who is right above that, right? Our
Yeah.
sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much, TC. Hey, I don't mind people calling it a conspiracy. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, right now, every single theory is a conspiracy. Because
Yep.
we don't know what happened. So I'm missing 50 cards short of a deck. I don't even know. So we have Nanos, and then obviously POTUS is at the top. To the left of POTUS, we have MK. To the right, you have Mr. Cash. And then underneath MK, to the bottom left of fucking no nads over there is Savannah. Opposite of that, to the right, that is Mr. Kelly's twin astronaut brother, Scott. And then underneath Savannah, which he definitely needs to get moved up on this. I just haven't done it because I just haven't done it. Is her husband. And then obviously on the bottom right is Tomato.
Yeah.
And I will show in a minute here, and Patriot Card's going to be showing it tonight. But anyone who missed the last live that me and Ash did with the picture of the Columba, or whatever that is, with the eyes, the hexagon eyes. And actually, I looked it up last night when he was on Nikki's live with like the dent in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Crazy. I'm crazy.
I call it Colombian. Colombian.
Wait, which one's your love and which one's your bitch?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Misty's multitasking. All right, 10-4. Like over here.
Yeah, she said she's watching you on her TV and she's got me on her phone. She's trying to support both of us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You're out of
Come
trouble,
on, y'all,
Misty.
sub up.
That's fair.
We need them subs. How many subs you got, Justine?
I don't even know. I got a couple. I don't even
Just
know,
a
to be honest. Hey, Julie Bug. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. One of my wonderful mods. I don't know. Let me go look. I kind of stopped worrying about it too much. I
Alright,
figure if I worry about it, then I'm going to get a bunch of lame ones.
Somebody in the chat tell me how many likes we got. And how many
How many
watch-
likes?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oops, I just went past it.
115 likes.
117 now.
117. How many people
117.
Whoop,
watching?
whoop.
Woohoo!
Probably less than that. Yeah, my channel's not that big, so I don't get to do that whole thing where there's like, there's only 200 likes, there's 500 of you here. I think I have more likes than people are watching right now, so I guess I'll take it. I'm at 1822, so what, 178 away from 2K.
Hey, you're gonna be
103
proud
watch.
because I'm up to 193. I got 5 more subs.
Woo-hoo! Awesome.
Well,
Okay, so let me get back
into
into
it. Up.
I'm gonna
Well,
squirrel much.
While y'all are subbing, if you could sub mine too. I'm just kicking off probably this week, but it's called Adventures with Graham. And right now I've just got like some non-crime related adventures in there, but I'm getting ready to start dropping in more crime and current event related content.
Okay. Crime
What is that
related
channel again?
adventure.
Crime or what's it called?
Adventures with Graham.
Adventures with Graham.
Adventures with
Let me write
Graham.
that down. I'll write it down and I'll sub up.
Thank you, Miss Patricia. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate all y'all doing that, actually. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Okay, so bottom left, so we have that one lady who has all those inventions, and like that just, it sits with me. But my whole theory is this, right? With the behavior of the family and the fact that we have no answers, I think we have our crime crew, which is nobody that's on this board. And then we have our cleanup crew, which has a few people on this board involved.
Yeah.
So if we imagine allegedly that we have a group of a subsection of the same people that kind of did the 9/11 thing. I understand it's not that big, but I don't want to say the T word, okay? But I need to get you on the same page. So if you picture the people that pulled off 9/11, but obviously a small subsection, whatever, who get a low-level criminal who is clean, has a clean record, will not show up in CODIS, just in case, right? So crime is committed. I don't believe anything they tell me, so we'll just say she's no longer at her house because of these people sometime between December and February 1st, okay? So they come in, and then he takes to, because we have that cook and then the waiter, whatever. So if we're going to call him the waiter, then waiter takes her, says, all right, here you go, cook. Cook is like, thanks, don't need you anymore, bang, bang. He's on the other side of Mexico, buried in with those 25 bodies that they found. That's where that tip came in, because maybe they didn't know where she was, but they knew where that guy was. So maybe it's a breadcrumb that they were trying to give. So that guy's gone, porch guy, gone. I mean, Ash is not going to agree with this because I'll show you the picture. He thinks it's bottom right, dude. okay, who was part of the cleanup crew, which could be because there is an actual person that took her, and then you have the cleanup crew. So it still very well could be this guy in the bottom right. But anyways, original stealer, thief guy, gone. So now she's with top tier, whatever criminal person that wants her. But it is because you have the Epi files that drop January 30th. So perhaps that still image that we have of porch guy number 1 was a warning to whomever that these files better not come out, or you better shut your mouth, or look, we know where your mom is. Maybe that was the warning bang, right? And then lo and behold, files drop January 30th. Who goes missing January 31st into the 1st?
Yeah. I see
We
where you're
told you
coming
not to
from.
do it. Yeah, we told you not to do it. Here they are. Because she's the one who did the first interview with one of those victims. So they're gone, right? We told you not to mess around with us. And so they take her. Well, obviously, you cannot come out and say, oh my gosh, this guy came and this group was telling us that they were going to take her if these files dropped, and now she's gone. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine a level or anywhere on this planet that she would have come out and said that, first of all?
No.
No,
That's the reason why she said, that's the reason why she offered up the reward. Anybody that finds my mama, I'll give them that. That way, she, you know, she'll know where she's at and won't have to deal with it. Just getting a hold of Nancy, that'd be the problem. Oh,
I've wondered, it's monsoon season out there, and I know this is going to sound not very pleasant, but I've
yeah, you
wondered
wondering if she washed up anywhere.
if she might rise up, because of all the rain wherever she may be with nature.
I don't think so, because after, 6 weeks that a body even drowns, it'll sink. Because the body collects the gas inside, and it'll stay up just so long, and then after, I think it's the 6th week, it'll start sinking.
Oh, okay.
That's why some of these people ain't never been found. But if she's been buried and they get monsoons down there, it's possible that something could wash up.
Yeah,
Yeah. If
that's
she's
what I
there.
wonder too.
But I heard that they had a big fire down there too.
They did.
You remember?
Yeah, they did away from the city. They did.
Yeah, that was a coincidence, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, people were camping. Somebody might have accidentally started a little fire. There's a fort over in that area as well. I mean, maybe by chance it was something, got out of hand there too. I don't know, but it was kind of in that area.
Was that where they had that fire at? Was it busy at that time? Was there a lot of people there?
I don't know. I know there was a lot of people flying over it, but I never really saw. Oh, there's Mab.
Hi, Gigi.
Well, when I heard about the fire, I was thinking that would be a good way of getting rid of the body.
Yeah.
Hey,
I hate to
Patricia.
say it. Hey, Mab.
I'm not mad. It's Gigi.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Gigi.
See Mab on the screen.
Oh, hey,
There my
ladies.
girl.
Hey,
Hi,
Gigi.
Gigi.
Love you too.
But I was thinking about that when they said something about having fires down there. Us old country people, if we want to get rid of something, we just throw it in the fire. So who's to
Burn
say?
barrels are miraculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's one side of the theory. So we all agree, hey, Mab is coming in. Mab.
Hello, everybody. Hello,
What's
everybody.
up?
Woot, Mab's in the house.
What's up, Mav?
Hey,
The
Matt.
Napster is in the damn house.
Oh,
All right,
hard-headed
Mav.
goat.
Who we
I gotta
got?
give you the warning. We don't say the Einstein
Gigi.
name. You can say E or Jeffy.
J.E.
or
is what
Effie.
I call J.E. is what I call him.
All right. So
Yep.
my theory where we're starting out is you have, the waiter and the chef. Waiter takes her to the
One at a
chef.
time,
Waiter,
folks. One at a time.
what? Are you behind? What?
We could just call J.E.
Oh, no.
Jiffy Lube. Matt, what have you been doing?
I just broke my kayaks out yesterday from being under damn tarps for last 15 years. Got my spear
Well, how do
gun.
you
I got new rubber for my spear gun. So I'm getting
how do
ready
you
to.
use them in the desert?
Huh?
How do you use them in the desert out there?
I ain't living in no desert. I live by the ocean.
Oh, okay. Well, that's same. All right.
I'm gonna go out there and catch me some big ass lingcod. Fresh
You gonna
lingcod is
have,
wonderful.
I started saying you gonna have fish fry.
Yep.
Now,
Don't blame
Justine,
me, man.
Justine, what was you saying?
Oh, okay. So you have the waiter and the chef. Waiter takes her to the chef. Waiter is unalived. He is one of the 25 people on the other side of the border that the people were tipped off and that they were looking for. And so that's that situation, right? That's where they got the tip from. They didn't know where she was, but they knew where one of the players were. So it was someone's attempt to try and get a breadcrumb to it. And that maybe the 111 guy was a warning thing, if you will, to say, hey, we know these files are coming out. You either keep your mouth shut, or if these files do come out, you better do everything in your power. Talk to your husband who talks to so-and-so to keep them from coming out. And if they do, look, like, she's not untouchable. So
No. I think J.E. is behind the whole Nancy Guthrie thing myself.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it would be him and his crew that would say, if
And you
these
know what
come
else?
out, we're taking her.
I dove into the files and I found out where he was talking about not having a prostate. He had a prostatectomy.
Oh, yeah.
So the guy that was hanging in the jail, they did an autopsy on him and he did have a prostate. So it couldn't have been the same guy, right? And I have a screenshot of a guard saying that he saw basically him getting switched out in the middle of the night.
Yep.
And Ghislaine is not in
Same.
lockup either. Same happened to her. So they're both out. And nobody's talking about it. And everybody thinks I'm a damn crazy nut. But they're
Yeah.
just not looking at the evidence.
You mean Jelaine, but yeah.
But she's still incarcerated in
Elaine.
Texas, right?
Huh?
She's still in Texas incarcerated, right?
No, she's not. Look at the picture of the lady that was on camera. Supposed to be. I can pull it up for you right now.
Just look up Kim Jong-un, and that's who Ghislaine turned into in jail.
Elaine turned into some ugly bitch that didn't even look like her.
I just thought what you said. Holy moly. No, it's not the same person. It's not. It's just not. But yes, she is supposed to be in jail.
Yeah, they're both supposed to be what we're supposed to be. But when you got dirt on every royal family, Saudis, Qatar, Britain, presidents, I mean, you got dirt on everybody.
Yes.
You're going to get whatever you want.
Sure are. So,
and, like the interviewer, like the people on the interview room, look, if I brought it up there, they'd just be like, who's this crazy bitch?
Yeah, they wouldn't let you
Dr.
say nothing.
Gary is the closest as far as the chef and the waiter. I think there was a chef, J.E., a sous chef, whoever he ordered to go to Tucson and arrange this thing, and like 2 or 3 waiters.
Well,
And they could all be unalived by now.
Of
yeah,
course they are.
And whoever was wearing the porch guy was somebody who's never been arrested, doesn't have his name in the CODIS or anything. Just in case DNA was left, they're never going to find him.
well, if these kind of people are picking somebody, don't you think that's what they would do? Make sure that the person's clean.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. If I was running, see, I think about it as if I was running the operation.
Yes. Yes.
Because I was like a criminal. I wasn't a criminal, but I was like a dealer for the first half of my life. So I dealt with the Mexican mafia. I dealt with bikers. I dealt with all the criminal element you can name. And then I became a intellectual property guy that ran a company. But it's the same skill set. And so I was able to flip that skill set into the corporate world, and it worked out great.
Well, it's working out great for them too, because we haven't caught the bad guy yet.
That's right. And if I'm right, we never will.
You are, I think, correct.
Because they don't
Well,
want anybody, they want to shut this thing down. That's why they're locked everybody off the Nancy Guthrie site and all that. The whole thing's a psyop. Because either she's in hiding and alive and they got wind of it before it happened, or they did it and they're never going to find who did it. In either case, they're never going to find who did it.
You might find a patsy, but you won't have the person. You might have a patsy, but you won't have.
Yeah, just like in the freaking Charlie Kirk thing.
Yep.
I know exactly what happened in the Charlie Kirk thing. I can prove it.
Yeah.
But Nancy,
I have my suspicion.
That's a shame. It's really a shame that Nancy ain't coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a shame that we have to live in a world like this.
Yeah.
Well, Patricia, you can't have good without evil. It's the yin and the yang.
Yeah, but you can put a limit to what goes on.
Nope.
You gotta have somewhere. You got to have the good outweighing the bad somewhere, and it's getting where the bad's outweighing the good, and that's awful.
Sent one tip to the FBI tip line.
Have you heard that?
But you talk about RN, right? Richard. His theory.
Oh.
But his theory is basically the same as mine, except for because Epstein was probably associated with the Satanist group, so it could be that they're all in on it together. I mean, that would have been the perfect.
Like a ring. Yeah. It's like a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone said that they call back.
What do we got here in the hats? Kash Patel, President Trump.
Savannah Nanos. The Kelly twin.
Materhead.
Mater? Where's Mater?
Middle.
He down there in the corner.
Right hand corner.
No, the middle.
Oh, the middle is. Oh, the middle on the bottom.
Well, mine is the right hand corner. On the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. I don't see the beard.
Who? Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm going to move you guys.
There we go.
There.
Yeah, that's him.
There we go.
There we go.
Now
But you know what? With me sitting here looking at it, look at old CP up there in his hat. That beard and mustache looks like the one that was at the front door, don't it? A little bit.
Oh, Kash?
Yeah.
See the video of the guy singing Palm Beach and calling in the J, and he turned his head and drove off mad.
Oh, wait, here. Do you see Palm Beach Pete driving and someone drove up beside him and called him Jay, and he turned away mad and drove off. I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
I seen a post on Facebook yesterday where this man had his family going down the road with the window down, and he had his daughter in the back seat. And this man pulled up beside him and asked him how much she was. That's how
terrible.
bad it's. I mean, that's bad when you can't ride down the road without somebody propositioning you for your child going down through there. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have had a
Yeah.
gun, I'd blow his head off.
I was in Cabo San Lucas once with
Yeah.
my ex-wife, walking hand in
Uh-huh.
hand, and some dude comes up with a picture of a 12-year-old girl naked.
Oh,
Says, $20 upstairs right now. Like, my wife's right there. And they're like
Oh,
trying to get me to bang some little kid.
yeah. I swear.
Some crazy shit.
That's when I'd have called the police. I'd have had him arrested.
I've been working
They
like
don't want to
crazy.
run on. They don't want to run on me on the roads. I'll turn on me in as fast as I can. If I could sit on them and hold them down, I would.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who Pete is. But anyway, so let me get back to that. So we have 11th guy being warning, bang, hey, don't do this. You're not untouchable. Either it was don't let these files get released, don't something, right? You better try and get a hold of everybody you can. If they are, then, you know what happens. So they get dropped. Next day she goes missing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't come out and say that. We all agree. I mean, that would be something that the government or whomever would have a vested interest in protecting. That this guy is either, according to Mab, is alive, right? Yeah, because so if he's alive, you can't come out and say that. Like, first of all, right? Even if it was just his cronies, his lingerers, his whatever that are still doing dirty work, or anybody that was in there, because you have Parliament in England being affected by this. You have so many different levels of people being affected by these files. So not only could it be him, it could be any one of those mofos that are in there that have enough power and wealth to do it. If you want to go with JE being the culprit, I'm cool with that. I just know it could be somebody, right? And then because they can't come out with it, they're like, okay, well, we have to make it look like something because she's not here. So what do we do, right? Like, the 911 calls exist, blah, 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 blah. Like, we have to figure out a way to make all of it make sense. Let's put some people in a mask and make them look like they're going to take her. So first of all, I would explain why Porch Guy in the video is so calm. She's already gone. He's not even committing a crime, right? Like, who knows? It could look funny. His GUN could look funny because it was some prop, something that they just threw together to get this done, right? They weren't thinking about moving vehicles in the background because they didn't think that anyone would be looking that hard enough. So it was like a rush job, just get this done. Didn't really think about any of the consequences, right? Comes out that she's missing. You have a freaking nation world of people that are now looking into this even further, but you have to have the family clean it up. So to Ash's point, and I'll show the picture in a minute here, you have T, who is fake Porch Guy number 2. So I think maybe that still image is actual guy who committed this, and video is T. So you have T who's helping to clean it up. That's why the family's hiding their faces. They don't want to come out and say anything. Maybe the neighbors did see something. You have FBI going around saying, don't say shit, don't say shit. Either threatening or here's a check and an NDA, and we're going to need you to sign this now. So you have no one talking about it, right? Unless you have Aldine, who seems to be the only person that's talked, who has confirmed January 11th guy with a hat, who that's the bottom middle one. Mab is my cleaned up whatever version AI of that still image. He's not wearing a mask, he's wearing a hat. So anyways, that's who you got there. So we have this neighbor who Savannah says, you're the only person that we trust to say this exact story, because you have to have at least someone come out and say something. It looks a little bit less suspicious, but you can only talk to Brian Enton, who works for News Nation. So you have MF calling News Nation. Okay, we have this person that will give this interview, but only to Brian Enton and only these specific questions. So then Brian Enton's given the questions, goes and asks them. She's got her answers that have been provided to her. So interviews done. Okay, good. Check that box. You have Savannah coming out and, let's do this interview only with her network, with this person, with a rehearsed something. She's got Instagram video of rehearsed written something. Okay, we have to make it look like we care. Everybody, let's get together. We're going to walk the car down to the end of the driveway. Here's our media. We're so sad, blah, blah, blah. And they could be. But I think that they already knew what happened. And this all came kind of later. But anyway, so that's their PR stunt. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm going. That's the only thing to me that explains all of the odd behavior, everything that looks rehearsed, none of the neighbors talking, the family not coming out and talking, everything that does come out is rehearsed. You have Nanos, who has been told to not open his dumb trap anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have MF, who I still don't understand. I don't think that people get how powerful he is, especially if he's in cahoots with someone who's sitting on the Senate Committee for Intelligence.
Right.
So wrap it up, put a bow on it. I'm hanging my hat on this. I don't think we'll ever get an answer, and I'm not taking any of this to FBI because who knows that they're involved. So I'm good. I'm cool. I'm over here. And again, I'm highly medicated. I'm probably
What happened? You have for your arm?
Yeah, 51 cards short of a deck.
Yeah, I'm just not the brightest crayon in the box. So anything that I say is clearly allegedly. And I don't know where I am right now. Whatever makes them think that I'm not or that I'm not suable. And my net worth is only $2,000 according to my bank.
I can't share anything to my screen for some reason.
I actually agree with you on a lot of what you said. And then if you think of SG in a different light than we originally was thinking of her in, and go back and watch that interview, she answers a lot of questions. We're thinking of it in one light, but if you think of it in another direction, she truly does when she's like, I'm so regretful. You're regretful because you know what happened here. You know what I'm saying? She's saying a lot of things that totally make sense to me now that I see what I see. You know what I mean?
Let me read you guys what the guard that was guarding JE said on 8/10 of 2019. Not saying anything after this. Please do not try to dox me. But last night, after the 04:15 in the morning count, they took him to medical in a wheelchair, front cuffed, but not one triage nurse says they spoke to him. Next thing we know, a trip van shows up. We do not do releases on the weekends unless a judge orders it. Next thing we know, he's put in a single man cell and unalives himself. Here's the thing. The trip van did not record the plate number, and a guy in a green dress military outfit was in the back of the van, according to the tower guy who let him through the gate. You guys, I'm shaking right now, but I think they switched him out. This is one of the guards.
I remember that when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was
go ahead.
I'm sorry, Miss Patricia, but Mab, there was a woman guard that did a video at that time stating the same type of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this definitely, it wasn't him, because when I dove into the files and found out about the prostate, that sealed the deal right there.
Did you say the guy was in military outfit?
Yeah, a green dress. So it was probably an intelligence agency, because Ghislaine's father was MOSSAD, and so that means she was too. And if she was, he was. And they're probably working for both ours and theirs. Imagine the power that JE had with the dirt he had on everybody, that he, and You know, the biggest honey trap in the history of the planet.
You ain't lying.
Talk about
Boy, it'd be
Diddy.
something
Diddy
if,
was like nothing to compare to J.E.
Yeah, that was the June.
it'd be. I'll shut up.
No, Miss Patricia, I was just saying that's the junior PD.
Well, it would be something if they find out where JE is, and you know we're at war right now. It'd be something if one of them BOMBs just happened to fall where he was at, wouldn't it?
It's going to happen, but when it does, everybody's going to, because there has been sightings, but every time people just say it's AI or it's this or it's that, they're just always going to excuse it away because this person is allegedly passed on. So it doesn't matter if you actually do or not, and you get video, you get pictures, no one's going to believe you.
Yeah, but we would get justice if it did. Finally.
I think I need to make a new graphic because I think people are having a hard time understanding the difference between the two. You have a crime crew that planned and plotted and took her. Then you have the family and, oh shit, what do we do? Mom's gone mode, and has FBI and whoever on their side telling them, we got to get this staged somehow. Then you have blood, right? Blood's put on there. Could be a turkey baster for all I fucking know. I don't know.
I got the tool right here that they used right here.
It's like a little, yeah. Oh, a syringe. Yeah.
Oh,
So
you do that.
and actually dripped red stuff on the thing, and then when I pushed it hard,
It sprays.
looks like
Yeah.
aspirated. Shake it up and get some air in it, and just press it, and it looks exactly like it.
I never felt like that was the issue. Like you couldn't pull that off. Of course you could pull that off.
Oh yeah.
So if
Stuff
you
going
have
on down there,
people,
But in the first
There's-
scenario, if they got wind of it through like Cameron's military intelligence buddies, and they got her hidden out somewhere, they had to pull a psyop to make it look like she's been abducted.
Bingo.
And that's why the whole thing looks like the freaking the Three Stooges did it. Like the doormat, you don't
Yep.
take the doormat. That's probably the biggest piece of evidence that you got.
Why would you need a doormat if it's a production day and everybody there
Yeah.
knows it's a production day? You ain't
That's
thinking
why.
about it.
That's right. The only person they didn't tell was probably Nanos.
I think he
I
had
mean, down there they could walk around anywhere and find one of them turkey basters.
Yeah.
and I
They're
think
laying
Nanos,
everywhere.
he had a job to do. He's just not good at following instructions and staying within the confines of what he's supposed to do.
I got the
I
bite
think
light.
Nano
and
took a bribe.
No. So if it's staged, think about why none of the family would ever be able to see her again. No, if they took her before,
Right.
if the family has her and took her beforehand, kidnapping is the perfect way to get her back without the family having to suffer, without it being awkward. They're like, oh my God, Nancy's found. Everyone's like, yay. And they get to move on. It's a
Look at
perfect.
the Italy
perfect.
information that Adam dug up about Italy, that their addresses showed up in Italy. There's certain addresses for them that showed up in Italy, but I don't think that there would be a deeper hide than that. So somebody, I think in JLRs or something, said that she was in Switzerland,
Oh my.
but I don't know where in the hell she is. But she's not going to live that much longer anyway, so it's not like they got to hide her forever.
When
If you
she gets brought back, when they bring back her miraculous recovery, when or maybe they took her beforehand, but if they're like, okay, well, we have to give them some evidence. The mainstream, all of these YouTubers, all these people picked it up, and they're not going away. We got to give them something. Get the F out there and make this fake video so we can show them something. Then who did we lose? Ash was in here for 2 fucking seconds. Great. Okay. Hi, Ash. Bye, Ash.
I think that makes sense to put her. If she was getting threats, right? Let's say SG was getting threats long before, back in December. She got some threats. Now it's warming up to January 11th. Yeah, and this dude
warming
showed
up to those files dropping. So there's a significance there. It's not like
the time.
they could have picked any time, but they picked that time specifically to like tease the idiots that don't understand what's going on.
That's why I said I think if you put it in a scenario of, oh yeah, let's put mom up. Let's say she got a threat in December. Come January 11th, this shady guy shows up on her front. We're getting her out of here. Okay. They get her out of here, put her up, and then come up with a scenario as to what to tell the world. You know what I mean? That's easy. And if you put your mom up, then you know where she's at. You can go visit her whenever you want. And if you really want to know if she's alive, track their behinds. You'll find out.
I'd be tracking the family. I'd put damn air tags on the family. Watch where they go.
Track their flight patterns or whatever they're doing. You.
Welcome back.
Hey, Ash.
Hello.
Hey, Ash.
Hey.
How's it going?
Well, I tried to get on.
Hi.
I
About
tried to
you?
get on Google. I tried to get on Google last night to try to find out when they left and how many times they've been gone and all that stuff, which tell me nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, just think about who we're talking about here. They have protections, and you know, we got a maintenance person on the crew that can, you know, if I hit this button, it tickets, then next thing you know, voila, it's not there. You know, type thing. So
Yeah.
you know, this all makes it that more difficult. But I definitely believe family had their part to play. State level people had their part to play. Everybody had a part to play in this. And you would think that, oh well, 1 point something million, that money ain't nothing. And that's nothing because they say could possibly up to that. You're not getting a whole lump sum unless you really come up with the guy.
And he's dead.
So that's it. I mean, we don't even know what the guy looks like because I believe on the day in question that they showed us a video, that's a production day. So we're chasing a ghost. You understand that's what I believe. We're chasing a ghost.
Well, you know, I was watching Dolly that night, and he was out running the roads and stuff, you know, and he was the one that went over to the hospital when they said that 84-year-old come in, and he was headed somewhere else. And when he was going, he run into, they said a pedestrian got hit. You remember that, man?
Yes, I remember that. I got to update something real quick. I might drop down and come back in.
But I think, you know, that'd be a good way to get rid of them. They just run over them when they're walking across the road. I mean, it could be simple as that.
I'm going to tell you.
Either they have her and they took her to keep her from being taken, in which case maybe they wanted to make it look like someone else got to her first. And if they don't have her, then they were able to pull it off and she really is missing. No one's saying that couldn't be an option. What we're saying is that the family did not take her unless they were trying to keep her from a different group. Or they're just covering it up, in which case that would be initiated and facilitated by higher up people that are smart enough to pull it off.
Yeah, and I think the reason to hide her, I would hide my mom if I got threats that somebody was going to unalive her. I'm going to hide her too. I don't care if she has 2 minutes to live of her life. I don't care. I'm going to hide my mom. If I really have known that these people that are coming after me and threatening my mom have actually already unalived people through this process, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to hide her. I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Yep.
Let's see if I can do something here.
Tie into the American people, all whatever the billion people it is that you would have to lie to, I would lie to for my mom. I sure would.
Yeah. And wouldn't think twice about it either.
I wouldn't think twice either, Miss Patricia, for my kids or my mother.
Yep.
That's her. That's who they're saying. That's who they're saying. That picture I got there. That's who they're saying Ghislaine is.
We can't see nothing.
No, no, that's a Doppler. That's a Hoppler ganger right there. That's a Hoppler ganger.
But remember, she has been in prison for a minute.
Yeah,
That's
and you know what prison does to you? It doesn't make your skin look like you've been out in the sun for 40 years. It's actually preserved because you get less sun.
Benny Johnson did a show on it, and they measured everything. And this woman here is not Ghislaine. No.
Really?
Look at the mouth on.
Look at the mouth, yeah. Look at her, and then look at her.
Direction. Go the other direction, Matt. The other way. Yeah. Now, come on, man. You can just see look at the eyebrows.
Look at the nose alone.
Let's look at the ears, man.
Yeah, that ain't her.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's true. The ears
ears
don't do it.
That is a Korean teenager.
Yeah.
See, look at this and
That
this.
ain't,
Somebody's
that ain't
lying.
her.
It's like the same thing they did with Gucci Mane. Come on now. I mean, certain things.
Tell me those two
Uh-huh.
people are the same people.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
You take them
No,
glasses
no, no.
off, you see behind them glasses, because that's what they do. They put you in a costume.
All right, hold on, because people like this get my sass going. So instead of responding to you, I'm going to put this in the chat. And if you want to come up here and debate your theory, then bring your ass up here and let's go. Come on.
Mrs. Mab laying out in the sun, getting as dark as she possibly can.
Look at Mrs. Mab's tan.
Look
Wow.
at
Hi,
her
Mrs.
teeth.
Mab.
Hey,
Her
Miss
teeth are
Mab.
Oh,
whiter than-
Dad.
her teeth are whiter than my butt.
Oh,
Well, that's him.
let's not make that comparison.
Glad I
Why
wasn't
did
there for that
that
comparison.
Her
Well,
teeth is
come on.
as white as that spot on top of your head, man.
Hold
What's
on.
that? Yeah.
Patricia, pause 1 second. Gingerbread man, you're more than welcome to come up here. It's not an argument. Come on up here and say, how common sense ain't so common anymore. Let's see how much common sense you have.
Who's talking what?
Wait,
It was Gigi.
Oh, gee. No, I mean,
If they knew someone was after Nancy, you don't think cameras would have been updated or something? Not if they went and got her first.
who got time to
Or there's video footage and they're not fucking giving it to us because those people are dangerous and it would cause a mass panic to know that someone out here that has that high of level of intelligence is out here snatching 84-year-old women. Come on.
Wait,
Come up here. Let's go.
So if you know a bad guy is coming for your mom, instead of moving your mom out of the house, your silly behind would sit in the house waiting for the bad guy. You know what? Don't even give him the link because that's just don't make no sense. That's just stupid.
Mm-mm.
Say I'm gonna call the police. You didn't say that, did you? You said, "Oh, I'm gonna go have somebody sit with her." That ain't gonna do nothing. If the bad guys that we're talking about are coming for her, it ain't much that many people gonna be able to do.
No. I'd be scared to be in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not your everyday. We're not talking about your everyday street criminal here. We talking about people that have hundreds of people going under their belt. Hundreds.
They got power and they got money and they can make stuff happen.
All
You
right,
see
hold on.
And nobody
Hold
would
on.
ever know it.
Hold on. I'm not getting angry. I'm getting frustrated because I have answered every one of your questions, but clearly you're too busy talking or thinking about a response to type in your keyboard than to actually listen that I am answering and rebutting every single one of your questions. So no, I'm not mad at the questions. I'm mad at your lack of common sense. Thank you. Go ahead.
That's what you call a troll. You talking about some meds and you won't click the link. That ain't nothing but a old nasty troll that lives under the bridge, child.
He might live in Tucson.
Yeah, lived in one of them washers. How about that, Miss Patricia?
Yeah.
That's what that seemed like. I'd be grumpy if I lived in a wash too, or under the bridge.
Yeah. Especially in 100-something degree weather down there.
Taterhead.
Materhead.
We'll make soup out of you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, y'all.
I'll drop that motherfucker.
There you go.
And I think that's the reason why, Justine, you had Tomato Head coming flying around the side of that building trying to do skippity-doo-ah, trying to confuse people. It ain't gonna work. Trying to kick your feet out different and stuff. That's not gonna work.
If you could explain your own theories logically, you would not be so angry.
Let's say that they do have Nancy somewhere. All right, if they got Nancy somewhere, then they drop that thing on, JE over there. Well, then all of a sudden Nancy appears and the guy that finds her gets president. What we gonna do?
That's right, Misty. We love you too.
Misty Haynes.
Misty
You better
Haynes.
get out
Yes,
there, girl.
Misty.
I'll be on Patriot Pride tonight, y'all. I'll be there.
You be there?
Woohoo.
You better be. It's not Sunday night without
That's
y'all.
supposed to be the big
I'll be there.
reveal.
All right, the angry lady is just gonna go get a water, so just excuse me for a minute.
I gotta do some more work around here, and then I'm gonna go live in a little bit before Patriot.
Okay, man.
Did you get all your
Yeah,
work
man,
done around your
It's
house?
hard to.
man?
What's that?
Were you the one doing all the work around your house?
Yes, that's me.
Did you get the pergola built?
Yep, all finished.
That's awesome, man.
It's hard to watch 2 or 3 at one time.
It's hard to re-landscape your whole damn property and run a YouTube channel at the same time. I haven't been live since last Friday.
Goodness.
And I did
I know. I've been watching. I just ain't commented, man. I've been there.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes when I come up on panel or something, people think I'm trying to take over or something, and I don't try to do that. I try to listen to everything the creator says, and then comment, and then I try to jump in when I can.
Right.
Mad been working hard. Every time I seen Mad on somebody's page telling us about what he's doing, I'm like, that's a working man there.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
I got 2 houses to redo before I retire officially.
So cute.
Officially, I'm retired, but I'm working harder now than I was when I was working.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still cute, by the way.
But that keeps you young, Mad. Don't stop working, okay? Keeps you young.
Keeps you
your
young.
brain young.
Yes, it does.
Oh man. All right, you're going live in a little while.
Yeah, probably.
Actually,
All right, well, I'll come bug you in a little while.
All right.
We'll be there.
All
Bye,
right.
man.
Bye,
Bye,
man.
Mab. We
Hey,
love you.
see y'all in a little bit.
All right.
I'll get your channel in the chat. Everyone go sub up to Mab. I don't know what he's at, but
Ash, when you going live?
yeah, Ash, when are you going live?
I want to go up there with you, Ash. On your...
Probably not for a while,
All right, I can
How
take that.
come?
if at all.
Why?
Don't know if it's for me.
Uh-huh.
That's not your cup of tea.
He does it all the time with me. I don't know why he doesn't have the confidence. You just hit the button. Just hit the button and go. Just start talking.
Why don't you do it and then we'll just get up there with you? Because see, it's easier to do when you got a person to banter with.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it with others, but I wouldn't do it on my own. That's not for me. I'm not interested in doing like
You
it
know,
on my own.
that's your twist. I feel you. I ain't mad at you,
Well,
Ash.
you do a live with
No, I
Pretty
know
all the
you're
time,
not.
ain't-
Someone else is.
You do a live with Pretty all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the difference?
But
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
yeah, I'm not too.
Well, we're
eager.
glad you're here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it though. I'm just going to do it at my pace. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah.
When I'm good and ready. When they just say something movement and Nancy, that's when you want to see me hit the button. I want to hit the button on this Nolan Wells case because it's heating up over there, boy. Woo! It's
What's
getting hot.
the latest
What did
there?
they? Yeah.
Well, Is they got a video. Somebody released a phone call. The cat. What's the company that the towing company? On the towing
Yeah.
company call, you hear the youngins in the background saying, "He's dead. He's dead. Oh my God, Nolan, don't die. He's dead. He's dying." You hear him saying,
Seriously.
"Yeah." And they're on the boat, so we gonna see where this goes now. It's crazy.
Wow.
Well, I'm praying for the family. I know it's hard.
I mean, I feel like accidents happen and things go on, but to do
But if it was an accident, why not just say it was an accident?
don't do this, don't panic and do this, and it's adults involved, and it just gets messy, bro. You got people of prominent levels involved. Ugh, just messy.
Yeah, but if it was an accident, just say it was an accident. Don't try to cover it up because that makes you more guilty than what you was.
Well, we
Yeah.
know, Patricia, but that's what happened down in the Low Country. They did the same thing. It's what people do because they feel like they're going to ruin their name. You know, people live for their name and their status and their jobs. They don't live for their kids. I live for my children. They live for their job and their status and their home and their money.
Yeah. Well, I seen where his daddy was a addiction psychiatrist or something like that.
Which one?
No
The one that was talking to the sheriff. Was he a sheriff?
Yeah.
Yeah, his daddy.
Let's just put it this way. Somebody's lying in this story and hopefully they get caught, period. Bottom line, I don't know who it is, why they did it, whatever, but clearly somebody's not telling the truth about the events of the day in question. And hopefully they get caught, just like in the Nancy case. But I'm sick and tired of mystery cases where it's like, oh, nobody doesn't know anything, but all these people were standing around, so to speak. You got the most expensive neighborhood in Tucson and not one effing camera footage. Nobody knows nothing. But then now everybody in the neighborhood knows something. They all coming out. They're all walking their dogs. They're all having an opinion. They all don't want you on the side, but nobody knows what happened to Nancy. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I'm sick of them lying to us and just thinking we're stupid. That part makes me really peed off.
And Yahweh said, if her mama was truly taken, SG would be stomping a mud hole, and she isn't. And that is the point. That is what we keep saying. That is where my theory lies, is that she may not be missing. Maybe she was, but that wasn't for very long. You have the Senate Committee on Intelligence, working on this. That's MK, with ties to the highest level of intelligence and security in the world. So they found her, or they took her before she could get got, basically. So which one it is, I don't know. But what I know is that we're not going to find out the truth. And Angel, no, go do your live. Nobody postpone your lives for anybody else. If I did that, I would never fucking get on. So go do you, buddy. I appreciate you being here and all of your support, but please do not postpone your lives for me, anybody, ever. Go do what you got to do.
Well,
Happy poop.
I know the only reason why I think that SG is not stomping a mud hole is because she knows exactly what happened for maybe 1 or 2 days right after it happened.
I employ people to go back and watch that photocopy and while you're watching it, just think of in the mind frame of that she does know where her mom is, and then watch it with that in your mind and see what you see then. See, we're all looking like she don't know. She's crying and she's sad. I don't know, because the other lady's up there laughing, so whatever.
Well, what made me mad was when she got up there and said, well, I'm not going to take my brother's joy, my sister's joy, and she got up there and she said that, and I'm thinking, well, where I come from, joy means your kids, so that means taking the parent away from their kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know that
All
derivative.
right. That's the way we think around here. I mean, my joy is my children.
That's
and
what
if she's not gonna take the joy away from her brother and her sister and all this stuff. Well, that tells you right there that she's got suspicion against all of them. Or, I mean, that's just my opinion.
I
But
don't know, but
I guarantee she ain't had no contact with them since this all went down.
yeah, probably to tell them to keep their behind off of the here's your one-way ticket and keep their behind off of that TV screen.
Yeah,
That's probably
they ain't no way that they would be they'd be on there saying anything. And I bet you Savannah ain't having nothing to do with them either.
well, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I want to look hard over there in the corner with Cameron because you're just too quiet, too still. He reminds me of the person that's like, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. That's what he
Yeah,
reminds.
he's hiding behind the veil, and so to speak.
So, yeah, it's something, and why? I don't think it's just your nature or you're just this type of person. I don't believe that.
Well, I know the military does some things to certain people, but
Yeah,
he sat there like he was in that state, but maybe sort of drunk a little bit or high a little bit or something. But
frozen,
then for him to come out and accuse Savannah that it was her fault, the reason this happened, I mean,
that's a bit
that would
much.
explain. Yeah, that would explain. If you had to put Mama on there and done and on TV and let all these people know who she was, and then turn around and drop and let them Epstein JE files drop, then you done it to your own mama. That's the way I took it.
Yeah, well, I mean, Miss Patricia, unfortunately, in this case, it is what it is. You can only take what the fakeness they gave us and try to make some sense of it. And unfortunately, lots of people tried to, pat it around and flip it down and to make some sense of it. And we can't come up with the right thing. Like, it's just impossible because it's ridiculous. It's all
Well,
ridiculous.
I think that's the only thing that makes sense right now.
Well, Miss Patricia, it's a bunch of hootenanny, and I know you know what that means.
Yep,
So,
I sure do.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, okay, I had one thing that I was going to say, and then Amazon came and decided to put like one little tube of makeup in a box because they're not wasteful or anything. So that irritates the shit out of me. But anyway, so the comment from Cameron to Savannah, and I'll only say this because this is probably how I expect my brother to respond. If I was famous, first of all, if my husband did things for the McClintocks
right.
and all of this, and my mom went missing, hey Renee, I would expect my brother to say, yeah, this is your fault. But he didn't say it that way either. He was like, yeah, probably, honey, like probably. I
Yeah.
don't think it has as much weight as people are giving it because I can see my brother saying that. And I think it's just him using common sense and not even his military background to say, you are the one most likely to have put mom in danger.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean she contributed to it. It could just mean she gave the microscope to the world, right? And said, this is my mom and this is where she lives.
Right.
I mean, that's how I take it.
I didn't take it like anything more than how did you know that soon? It was about that. Not that he was putting it on Savannah, but I was just questioning like, well, how did he know that soon in the game that it was because of her? That's the part that was a mystery to me about Cameron. But I mean,
Yeah, he stuck her neck out there.
Tell him too, just like Pretty said, if my sibling was famous and I thought it was behind him, I probably would tell him that too, but I don't know that I would say it in such a certainty way. Like I knew
or in that moment.
Right. Like it might be because of you, because look, you famous. I would say something like that, but I wouldn't make it be like I knew for sure that it was because of you. And that's kind of how she said it.
No, I thought he said, yeah, probably, sweetie, or something like that. Anyway, I mean, how he said it or whatever, I could imagine my brother saying probably much worse to me if that were reversed. But why would he say that if they have hidden her? Well, first of all, we don't technically know at all if he said that. We're believing her. And if we're going with my theory, that's all staged and rehearsed and scripted anyway. But if we're going to say that he actually said that, I don't think he actually, I mean, he could have said that to her if he didn't know. And she was trying to play a part. I mean, everyone can make anything that they want fit their narrative, depending on how you say it. If I look in the context of taking all sort of emotions out of it, I think this whole thing is scripted to high fucking heaven. He probably didn't even say that. It was probably like, how do we throw them off the Cameron scent? Oh, well, we throw in here that he said it was my fault. Oh, he doesn't look guilty because, no blame on him. It's all on me. I could make it make sense.
I mean, most people wouldn't look at him because he was in the military, So of course they're gonna look at everybody else.
Yeah, but
that'd be the last one you would think they would do something like that until we got to digging in deeper.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, Miss Patricia, don't even believe that your local cop is capable of being corrupt. If you can't imagine your local cop being corrupt, then you're never going to be able to absorb any of.
Yeah, but cops is one thing, but military is something different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I totally get it, but I'm just saying if you can't even process on a street level, corruption, if you can't even get that in your mind, then how you going to get all the way to the military corruption or some shadiness? You can't. You ain't going to believe it.
I know.
And that's the majority of America, unfortunately. They believe everything that they told. Instead of checking and investigating and researching and looking for yourself.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, you take a working mom, got kids and all that stuff, she ain't got time to dig into this stuff. And most of the people out here, when they go to vote, they go on hearsay. They don't look at who they're putting in the office.
Yeah, they just doing stuff. Like, first off, I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth, and I got a child that's 13 years old. The whole election process and the whole legislation process is really not a big part of their lesson today. Now, it wasn't my day, but not my children's. I got a 26-year-old and a 13-year-old. And it wasn't in any of their books. 9/11 was a paragraph in my daughter's book. And that day changed our lives. So that just goes to show what they're teaching and not teaching our children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's up to us to fill in what's missing, So they're not learning about how that senator got that job. They're not learning that.
No. I
So,
know one thing. I'm going to start looking about who I put in. Matter of fact, this last time is the only time I've ever voted. I ain't never voted for nobody. My mama told me, said, well, you need to go vote. I said, well, who am I going to vote for? I said, all of them's crooks. And she said, well, you vote for the best one you think you ought to put in there. I said, well, who in the world is that?
But the thing is, even if you don't like the people, Miss Patricia, the notion is that they had to fight for the right to vote, right? And in a lot of countries, they don't even get that right. So if you are able to vote, then go vote, because it's like a muscle. If you don't use it and exercise it, they're gonna take it from you.
Yeah, but I don't want to put another crook in there.
Well, I understand, but because I have my own personal feelings as well, Miss Patricia, about people that run in politics, okay, that actually get in there. And the thing is that before a person is a politician, they don't understand the workings behind the scene and really what's capable and how it goes. Like, you promise this to the people, you promise that to the people, right? I don't care what side you're on. That's what happens. And when they get in there, they realize the things that they promised, they can't even do. Because in order to do them, this person and that person and this and that. Come on, man. So it's really not about us anymore, man. They just bull crap us.
So why even do it?
Because they're going to take it away from you, just like they try to take our freedom of speech away. And that's why I'm gonna keep on running my mouth.
Well, I run my mouth every day. It ain't never gonna stop. But I don't know about this voting stuff.
I mean, you try to just be educated as you can be on the people that are running and try to pick the best person that suits you. But I get it that sometimes none of them are the best person. I get it. I understand that.
Yeah.
Because it's a difficult job, and a lot of, as time goes on, like I said, if you're not teaching the kids how to be a senator, how to be a congressman, how to be a state representative, if they don't know how to do that, who's going to be wanting to do that job out of our children that are growing up?
Well, I got to thinking about that. You remember our last live we was on, we was talking about on AV's channel about when are we going to start raising our kids, to be put in these positions and stuff like that. I had to really give China credit because, at a certain age, they put their little boys in military school.
Well, and this is the thing, if you're not taught about it, then you're not going to be interested in it, right? And so, I guess the whole notion is us as parents, we have to start teaching our children about those type of jobs and those type of things and how they become what they are, due to the fact that otherwise the pickings are going to be slimmer and slimmer and slimmer as time goes on.
Yeah.
Or they're going to be just children, like the children from other politicians, or your dad was a politician. They'll be the ones to run, but they're going to be groomed.
Yeah. They'll be in the same stuff they was in.
Exactly. And so you see how it goes back to at home where, okay, if we want change, if we don't want this hootenanny going on, if we don't want maybe our government potentially snatching 84-year-old ladies up out of their bed, and we're like, what? If we don't want that, then we got to get some more honest people, honest people and regular folks in there instead of these dishonest crooks.
Yeah.
And I'm not who's on no party, because I don't believe in parties. I feel like they should get rid of them, because that right there is how we divide the people. Right there, that's how we divide the people, and we shouldn't be doing that.
Well, I always mark independent, whether I vote Republican or Democrat. I'm independent. It all depends on, because I make up my mind. I sort of watch like the first 2 or 3 months before the election, and then I watch it and see what they're saying. If I like it, that's who I vote for. If not, then I'll vote for the other side. That's the way I do it.
Well, I hope these people, I hope these people get caught. And I don't care if it's 25 of them, 35, 45 of them. And I don't care what their status is or what job they have. I don't care. If they have something to do with it, including keeping quiet, to do with Nancy Guthrie going missing, then I hope they all go to jail. All of them.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
That's a shame that that old woman couldn't spend her old days in peace.
And if she's alive and she's somewhere, then they need to go to jail for playing games with the American people and wasting our time and lying to us.
And our tax-paying money.
That too. Whatever way this goes, somebody needs to go to jail.
And pay the money back. Yep. I'm all for that.
You can't have prominent. You can't have prominent reporters' parents getting snatched up out their bed. You know how many reporters are in America? You can't
I know.
Man, you can't just have
this. You got one on every corner.
How you think it started over in the Dominican Republic where they snatch people and hold them for ransom and stuff like this? 1 happened and nothing happened. 2 happened and nothing happened. 3 happened and nothing happened. Then that's a thing. So this is unacceptable in America. Like this shouldn't happen.
Exactly. Especially down there where she was at.
I mean, we bad enough we have to watch our children from weird stuff like this, right? Now we gotta watch our grannies. Now we gotta be careful of our grannies because they might go missing.
Yeah.
When grannies is the one supposed to be watching the kids while you going to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like the creepiest shit I've ever seen, guys, and I don't even know where this came from. I had YouTube open to get someone's link, and it's not even like my page here. It's like a different one that I have. But look at this. This is so weird, and I'm like honestly creeped out. So you guys gotta tell me what the hell this is.
Excuse me.
What is this?
Whoa, where'd that come from?
It was just on my home screen.
Whoa, bro. Let me turn that another way. What the hell?
Can you
What?
make it bigger?
Pretty, you know, Army vet said that his YouTube was going wonky too the other day while we were going.
But this one isn't like my normal profile or whatever. Like this is a different account I have. It's not even linked to like my channel. I was just on this because yeah.
It's strange.
What is that?
That is strange.
I don't know, but it's really creeping me the F out.
Praying all the
Delete it.
demons away. I'm praying all the demons away from this chat right now in the name of
That's
Jesus.
Amen.
Like it's
Amen.
not anything else. It's not like someone was doing something and their phone fell over. It is whatever is going on in this dark, dim room with this fucking person doing what?
Yeah, that
What
looks like
is this?
Can you
That
not see where it come from?
Well,
That
it's just it was on my feed. It's called Annie cooking an Islamic video.
Ooh.
They have 20.9
block it.
thousand subscribers. What is this?
that looks
Block
like a
it. Block it.
of an old baseboard. You know them old time little thin pieces of baseboards that used to be in them old houses? That's what it looked like to me. Like
I don't know what that looks like.
Me
I bet
neither.
I'd block it though.
Yeah.
I'd block it.
That's just like
They might get into your computer or something.
Oh man,
Better
we
block
talking
that stuff.
Don't say that, Miss Patricia. Lord help us.
Well, you don't ever know now. I mean, they could be innocent, but
None of this.
you
I
don't
know.
know.
I know. Can't trust none of it. But listen, that's not what we need, honey.
That freaked me out. Oh,
Yeah,
where are we all? There we are.
Anyway,
That was
well,
weird.
I just stop by to chitty chat with y'all and support my girl Pretty and mess with UK. Say hi to Miss Patricia and Graham over there in the
Well,
corner. So
thank you for saying hello, and I'm glad to hear from you, Gigi.
you too, and I'll
Thank
see
you for coming, Gigi.
welcome.
Take care of yourself, girl.
Thank you. I will. I'll see y'all later on the YouTube streets.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Gigi, you missed it. It's just in time. You're absolutely right. I'm incapable of having a conversation without flying off into a medicated rage. Make sure you tell anybody that's watching this, including any 3-letter agencies, that I'm absolutely medicated. One way, yeah, that shit was so creepy. And Ash, you muted yourself. I can't unmute you. That stuff was so weird, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
Again, sir or ma'am, whoever you are, that felt the need to go around another way to watch me again, which honestly just makes you look a little pathetic. What I was doing is I was answering every single one of your questions. If you took the cotton out of your ears and stuck it in your mouth and listened to what I was saying, it would have maybe made sense to you. So take your pea-sized brain and go away. Thank you.
I wonder what kind of crap he's drinking.
Moonshine,
I think he
man.
got-
Moonshine.
I think he got too much ginger in his bread.
What state do you live in, Miss Patricia? You don't have to tell me anything more than that. Just curious about the state.
North Carolina.
Oh, you're a Tar Heel? Okay.
Yeah, I've been here all my life.
Okay.
And I know I don't sound like it, but I've been here. I used to work in a convenience store and I used to have people come in there just to hear me talk.
I can understand that.
They'd stand around and buy a drink and just stand around just to listen to me talk. And here I would go to work and wouldn't have nothing to say. So then I started having to come up with these jokes. So every day I'd have to have a joke when I come in the door.
Well, I'm glad you were able to pull it off.
Well, it didn't last long. I started getting mad.
Oh.
And I told them, I said, look, if y'all ain't in here to buy nothing, then go home. There used to be a man that come in there. He'd just come in there and buy a loaf of bread every day. Now, I know that man can't eat a loaf of bread a day. And he'd come in there and try to listen to me talk. And I heard him tell this other guy that. And I thought, well, I'll fix him. So I went up there and I was running the cash register, and he come up there with his loaf of bread. And every time he'd come in there, when I first started, I'd put his loaf of bread in a bag. And he'd get mad. So I quit doing it. But when I found out the real reason why he come in there, I started putting his bread in a bag.
You're
but
funny.
He'd still come back. He'd still come back. I did get to meet a wrestler while I was working down there. I used to go to wrestling all the time when I was little. And Wahoo McDaniel, you remember him?
No.
I don't know if you're into wrestling. But anyway, he would dress up like a big chief, like an Indian chief. And he'd come in the ring down through there all the time. And I was working one night, and I turned around, looked, and there he stood. And he looked at, I said, I know you. And he looked at me like I was crazy. He said, where do you know me from? I said, you're Wahoo McDaniel. He looked at me and he said, yes, ma'am, I sure am.
Aw.
I said, I remember you. And he, you know what, he come in there to buy Powerball tickets and scratch offs. And I was wanting to go out there and get his autograph, but he took off before I could get there. But I did see what he was driving. He was driving an old Ford beat-up van, brown van. Looked like it wrecked it a couple of times.
Wow.
But that's what he was driving. And I did get to meet Ric Flair one time. He was a wrestler too. Them two hung out like crazy. Them and old Blackjack Mulligan. I went over there at Charlotte and watched them get on the airplane.
What the fuck is going on?
And all
I'm
three
just
of-
chatting shit. Whoever's chatting
Huh?
shit about needs to get their fucking ass up here.
Oh,
Wait,
they've
try-
been given the link. They're just keep
And fuck off.
But all three of them be drunk as a skunk, and they'd be holding on to each other trying to get up in the plane.
In the plane.
Who was it?
Hi, gingerbread man. Who?
I don't know. Whoever's chatting shit about whoever in the chat. Or, I don't know, because I didn't see it.
Well, it's right.
Gingerbread man.
There you go. There's one of it.
Yeah, well, you know that'll be like one of Turdy Nerdy's fucking people, won't it? Little dipshit.
Well, they're blacked
Well,
in
he
here,
come
but I
on
guess
up
that's what
here.
happens when you let other people stream your stuff. What are you going to do? Dweeb? Actually, I'm not even mad. I like the word dweeb. It's getting funny.
If he
I did
come up
block
here,
him,
I
but this
tell
is
you.
what
You-
happens when
You
people
do it, you
shit.
little dweb.
Stupid people.
If he come up here, I'd show him what a mad woman was.
Oh,
I
don't
think
even
he's got
bother.
Wait, don't make me
I don't
get
think he's
Sheila.
got
Don't make
enough
me get
rage
Sheila
in
up
his
here.
brain.
All right. Well, by the way, I can't. My brain is at capacity with the level of fucking stupidity of some of these people. But anyways, so I don't know. Final thoughts and theories, because we've been at this for 4 hours, and I think so. The reason we're all here together today is because of that 911 call. I think we've established that is not Sue Yellen. I think that is Gem Lady or the lady with the SUV. Thoughts?
Yeah.
I could
I
definitely
do
see the
too.
gym lady. Wow.
It's so not nice, but it's so funny. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys think? I mean, I don't think it's Sue Ellen. Do you guys think it's Sue Ellen? I really don't.
Mm-mm.
No, I
I
don't
could see
think
that
it's Sue
gym
Ellen.
lady.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'll have to
she
listen
probably
to it
got
again.
most of the money. She took most of the bribe. All right, well, y'all, I'm gonna go and let y'all, and I'm gonna get off of here so y'all can get off. But I'm
Yeah,
glad
me
I
All
too.
finally
right.
learned
Alright.
how to do my.
Thanks for
I'm glad I
coming,
finally
guys.
learned how to. I'm finally glad I learned how to do my earbuds and stuff and everything. And it was a good show, Miss Purdy.
It really was. Thank you for letting me join you.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thank you for always being here, Miss Patricia, and becoming a member today. Graham, so happy to have you part of the
Yep.
family. And yeah, we'll be back at it soon. Waiting for those other FOIAs to come in, and then we'll deal with that. But oh, you missed it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll play it one more time before we go. But yeah,
All right, bye,
Make it-
guys.
bye.
Trisha,
Yeah, thank you.
I'm
Bye.
leaving too. Misty, I hope to talk to you tonight some other time, some other place, some other channel. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for coming.
too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my goodness. Let's see. All right, Misty, I will get this up for you. And the voice can just read it live, yeah. All right. Gotta get this link back up. All right. I'll share it for you, Misty, and then we'll get out of here. But if you rewind it, I played like 2 other videos where I think it, like of the people that I think it is, but I definitely don't think it's Sue Ellen. In my opinion.
Oh, it's not Sue Ellen.
911, raise your emergency. I'd like to report a road hazard, please. Okay,
No,
what's the
it's too young.
street? It
That's a young woman, mate. That's not an old lady.
is on. Okay. And what's going on there? There are a couple of camping chairs and an individual with a tripod on the asphalt part of the road as a road hazard, and we have been told to continue to report those for safety. Okay. How many individuals on the road? It looks like one individual, male, African American, tall, slender, with 2 camping chairs, a tripod, a battery, all kinds of gear. Okay. One of those YouTube people. Okay. And they're like in the road on the asphalt? They're on the asphalt, like between the partway in the easement, partway in the asphalt, and also like the tripod is sticking out. So if you're turning in and off, it's challenging to see around. And you.
What'd you say?
So who is it for, Alex? This one. Who is this one for?
Juice. Yeah, they sent me 2 of the same ones. So the one for Juice twice, but I didn't get the second one for when Juice was arrested or when Alex was arrested. But yeah.
Don't want people to get hit. Okay. Okay, can I get your name? And is this a good phone number for you? Yes, it is. Okay. Would you like a deputy to give you contact afterwards? Yeah, that would be fine. Thank you. Okay. Can I get your last name for records purposes? Okay. I will have a deputy go check on it, okay? And then okay, and can you give me the last three of the case ID, please?
Yes, ma'am. Let me see. The last three of the case ID is 237.
237. Perfect. Thank you. I will look forward to connecting with the deputy a little later.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So definitely don't think that's who it is. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can find that video quick of
Oh, nice. No, I did not see that. I didn't even know that was a part of this. So there you go.
oh well, if you
No, well, there
yeah,
you go. So don't be biting my nose off because I didn't even see that chat.
don't.
Good, I've seen it now.
Yeah. So if you go into StreamYard, like where you can get into like the private chat, if you go in the top, like there's comments, so there's different tabs, but it's because they're blocked on here. But because Angel Eyes and Mab are both streaming this, they can come back in and say dumb shit. So there you go. Oh no. Sorry, I'm trying to get this up for you guys because there is last night Misty was on when they played the you want me to play it again? Okay.
911, where's your emergency?
I'd like to report a road hazard, please.
Okay, what's the street?
It is on.
Okay. And what's going on there?
There are a couple of camping chairs and an individual with a tripod on the asphalt part of the road as a road hazard, and we have been told to continue to report those for safety.
Okay. How many individuals on the road?
It looks like one individual, male, African American, tall, slender, with two camping chairs, a tripod, a battery, all kinds of gear.
Okay.
One of those YouTube people.
Okay. And they're like in the road on the asphalt?
They're on the asphalt, like between the partway in the easement, partway in the asphalt, and also like the tripod is sticking out. So if you're turning in and off, it's challenging to see around, and you just don't want to get hit.
Okay.
So this don't go in the main chat, does it? This here. I'm about to type it.
No, so you might as well just not
Can I
even
get
bother
your
with
name?
it because there's only certain people that can even see it anyways.
And is this a good phone number for you?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Would you like a deputy to give you contact afterwards?
Yeah, that would be fine. Thank you.
Okay. Can I get your last name for records purposes? Okay. I will have a deputy go check on it, okay? And then
Okay, and can you give me the last three of the case ID, please?
Yes, ma'am. Let me see. The last three of the case ID is 237.